Max Scherzer gets the ball for Washington in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Settling in now, Adam Frazier, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch. And a called strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound.
Ball 1.
And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called 3rd strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Here's Gregory Polanco, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
This is on the ground over to first. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Here's Starling Marte as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Polanco, base runner at first with 1 out. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Now the 2-0. Sent on the ground out to second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Josh Bell the next to hit, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. First and second now, 1 man out. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. In his career, Dickerson has a .280 batting average. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper on the warning track. He makes the catch. Pirates strand a couple, and now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Chad Kuhl gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone. Trey Turner with a solo shot. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this with pop at the plate can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Here's Howie Kendrick, and there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season.
Howie Kendrick.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Dribbled to the right side. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. A time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Zero, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
And now for Washington, Bryce Harper. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That's inside.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on.
Yeah.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 1-1 home. is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters. Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
The 2-2. Softly hit here to the left side. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roll, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Zimmerman swings, and this ball sent out to deep left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run home run for Ryan Zimmerman. Home run number 5 on the year as the Nats move out in front now, 3-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Striding in now for the Nats, Matt Adams.
Left fielder, Matt Adams.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
The 1-0 home. Misses off the plate.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now the 2-0. 2-1 the count. 3 runs already home here. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Matt Wieters waiting on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Batting 6, catcher, Matt.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Counts
A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to count to the switch hitting catcher, Matt Wieters. Wieters awaits the 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. To first. Bell picks it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital. It's the Nationals 3 and the Pirates nothing. Up next for the Buccos, Colin Moran, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Adams. 1 out.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the dish, Matt Wieters. Not easy to do his job at get out of that crouch at 6'4", 6'5", and throw an absolute rocket down to second base. And, oh, by the way, hit from both sides of the plate. Look for him to have a big day today.
Now at the plate, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Jordy Mercer now, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. Still without a home run and 5 driven in.
That's a ball.
2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Roy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They trail it here 3-0. Now batting, Michael Taylor, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside, it's 1-0. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Digging in the switch hitter, Wilmer Defoe, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty, one man out. And he is in there.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Max Scherzer.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Max Scherzer. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one. The 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Up next for the Nationals.
Riding in once again, Trey Turner. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Defoe stands at second with two gone. Line toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
And a dive, but he's back in. In now, Howie Kendrick. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Fouled off. Three and 2 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another full count pitch home. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Polanco. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Nationals 4 and the Pirates nothing. So striding in, Gregory Polanco. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Pitch popped up. Defoe has a play, makes the play, 1 away. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Digging in to try it again, Starling Marte. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Stepping in now, Josh Bell. And he fouls this one off. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Nope,
and on
that's
0-2 he misses with a fastball.
1 ball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail here 4-0. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Off the corner.
Here's Matt Adams now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in the zone to get himself back in this count.
2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Matt Adams in front, 3 balls and a strike to count now. Matt Wieters waits on deck. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's ball 4.
The catcher, number 32, Matt Wieters.
Ready for another chance? Matt Wieters. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up. Adams stands at first with 1 out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Michael Taylor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now the 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ground ball right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Third baseman, number 1.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe as he rips it on the ground to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Nats leave a pair. They lead it 4-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Corey Dickerson. He flew out in his last at bat.
Corey Dickerson.
First pitch of the at bat on its way.
No, that's
and that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colin Moran. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at bat. Hit out towards second. Step on the bag for 1. Back to first, but he wasn't able to get enough on the throw, and they'll just get 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Now a drive out to left center field. Moran is on his way home. Now the relay home. And he will beat the tag of Wieters safe at the plate.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. And he takes ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Not close. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Cervelli, the runner at second with one away. Three-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
The 3-1 is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His first home run of the season, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Standing in now, Chad Kuhl. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. Still only one out in the inning. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Up next for the Pirates.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adam Frazier. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Changeup in for a strike. The 1-1. Now that's popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Lifted into center field. Turner over to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Nationals 4 and the Pirates 3. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Max Scherzer. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson's there, and that's the first out of the inning. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Moran in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Washington, second baseman, Howie.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Nope, that's foul.
Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. He loses him on ball 4.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
And now Bryce Harper. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Kendrick is off of first with 2 away. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Here's Gregory Polanco. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. In there, 1-1. Swung on and belted to right by Polanco. This one's deep. Gone to lead off the inning. Gregory Polanco leaves the yard with a solo shot. 6th home run on the season for him, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and the hook's coming with him, as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made, and he's off to the showers. Bob Gibson is out from the bullpen now, as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Here's Starling Marte. As he'll take a look at ball one.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. One down. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have. Ready once again, Josh Bell. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. One out, nobody on. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Dickerson currently finds himself at the top of the list in all-star voting among left fielders, so fans are certainly rewarding him for the season he's enjoying to this point.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the all-star game right now.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. Hot shot on the ground is short. Turner loves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Pirates are able to draw level on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. All even now at 4 apiece. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Nope. 3-1. Matt Adams is on deck. The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. Dickerson's there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Digging in once again, Matt Adams. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Very weakly on the ground. 5th inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. The 1-1. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Ready for another shot now, Matt Wieters. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First offering on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike. Adams, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A pause and the 0-2. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit.
I know this pitcher's trying to keep his pitch count down, but that's ridiculous right there. Pitch right down the middle. He's lucky he's getting this ball back.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 37, Edgar Santana.
In now, Michael Taylor, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 2-0 to the Nationals center fielder.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now at the plate, Wilmer Defoe, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. From the stretch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
1-1 the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 5-4 game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Oh-2 pitch to Junior. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Santana stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. This is his first year at the big league level. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
This is flared out towards second. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in, you haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Here's Bryce Harper now. No balls and 1 strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Nationals 7 and the Buccos 4. Trevor Gott will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Leading off the inning, Colin Moran, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Whoa, that's up there.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Jordy Mercer stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
2-0 count. The pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Moran over at second. Cervelli at first with no outs. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2 count.
The 2-2. Popped him up. Defoe is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
David Freese will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
David Freese.
Left side. And that is through into left field. A base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Up next for the Pirates, second baseman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Adam Frazier. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Has a look. Now the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Here's Gregory Polanco as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Ready with the 1-0. Back up the middle. Turner has it. He'll go to the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Nationals 7 and the Pirates 5.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 24, Tyler Glasnow.
Ready once again, Ryan Zimmerman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Ryan Zimmerman.
First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. One and 2 now. Looped out towards short, and 1 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt.
Here's Matt Adams now. Here comes the first pitch. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1. He pulls this one into right. Polanco is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 is a ball below the zone. Glasnow, a right-hander that stands 6'8". He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Mercer is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're still up 7-5. Back here at Nationals Park. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Nationals, number 70, Austin Adams.
Here's Starling Marte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He's set, and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Josh Bell the next to hit as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Harper at the track. The wall. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Yeah, Matty, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Corey Dickerson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Left side, but well foul.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. To short, hit hard.
Turner fields it cleanly.
And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Colin Moran.
Ready for another shot now. Colin Moran. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Sammy Solis will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Jordy Mercer will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Solis has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The 1-1 home. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Bucks draw a bit closer on the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Nationals 7 and the Pirates 6. Ready for another chance? Michael Taylor. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Michael Taylor.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. The 1-1 home. Misses down below the knees. Now the 2-1. Hit high and deep to right center. After it is Marte. He's there and records the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilmer Difo. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Now the pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Soft liner towards center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Bench. Originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
3-1 the count now. Difo leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The batter number 7, shortstop.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Trey Turner. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. He's set. Now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's Howie Kendrick.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Nationals, number 44, Ryan Matson.
Sean Rodriguez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Madsen stands 6'6" and throws from the right side. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball down near the shoe tops. And a fastball just a bit high. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here. People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
The batter, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Striding in once again, Gregory Polanco. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch to 1-2 now. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Digging in to try it again, Starling Marte. He went down on strikes last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Up around the face. Frazier, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Nope, outside.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Here's a high pop-up. Room for Wieters behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Trying to hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Enny Romero is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Enny Romero.
Here's Bryce Harper now.
Leading off for Washington, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Missed with a slider. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
So a full count now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. The 3-2 one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Matt Adams, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out. The windup and the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order as they still cling to a 7-6 lead. Sean Doolittle comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 62, Sean Doolittle.
Josh Bell will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Here it is. Pretty well struck, high and deep to left field. Adams looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left, as that'll put him into a tie at 7-7. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Adams comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Digging in once again, Colin Moran. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Comes set with the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Moran is retired, 2 down now. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Francisco Cervelli. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Two out, nobody on. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli.
Ball, 1 strike.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to the Pirates catcher. Now he goes down and hits a little pop-up here to the right side of the infield. Zimmerman has got it, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the ninth, and we're deadlocked here at 7-7. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Michael Feliz will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Elias Diaz is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 32, Elias Diaz.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now the 2-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 2-1 is in there for the 2nd strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Striding in now for the Nats, Michael Taylor. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Diaz goes to get it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Oh and 1, here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's off his leg on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
You know, D-Row, when he makes a phone call after the game to call his parents to say, hey, he had a 4-hit day, you think he's going to tell them about that infield single right there?
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to say on the bench, Dan, anybody could get 3 hits in a big league game. Got to get that 4th one. That's what separates you. Those are the special moments.
And that misses ball 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside the throw. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
Now the 2-0. A high fastball is in there.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Now the 2-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here's the 2-2 pitch. A foul tip held onto behind the plate, and he comes through with a big strikeout here to retire the side. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 7-7. Brendan Kinsler takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Brendan Kinsler.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Jordy Mercer.
First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Elias Diaz the next to hit, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. The 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
And it's 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 0-1. Grounded to first. Zimmerman has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 7-7. George Cantos comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And that misses low and away, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. On the ground to third. And this is through into left, and there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Love the approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock to start the bottom of the 10th. They don't want this game to go any farther than this. They want to end it right now. Let's see how the manager plays this.
Here's Howie Kendrick. As he'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball 1. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. And he'll try and get that winning run into scoring position as he puts this one down. But a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here. Back to Kendrick, not in time as they just miss getting the pair. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. The 1-0. Hit hard toward the right side. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. The 1-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Up around the face.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. 1 left for Washington. This remains a 7-all tie. Ready for another chance? Starling Marte. And he'll be the one to get the 11th underway.
Starling Marte.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. High in the air down the right field line. Harper on the run. And he makes the catch in the corner. Josh Bell will stride in one more time, looking for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run, as you see what got us to where we are now. A big 9th inning shot that helped propel us into extra innings. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Weakly hit to third. Throw on to first gets him, and it's a fast start to the 11th now. Already 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Digging in to try it again. Corey Dickerson struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. From the stretch.
Nope.
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is taken. Strike 1.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and Kendrick gives it a reach going by, but it's into center field for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Now batting,
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Colin Moran, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air to left. Adams coasts under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are tied 7-7. Here's Matt Adams now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Matt Adams.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Moran on the move, and no one will get this one. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready with another 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
1-1.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Here's another 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Stepping in now, Michael Taylor.
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. 11 innings, can't decide it. On to the 12th. Still tied. Max Moroff will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 38, Max Moroff.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Moroff is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Another try at 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Chopped weakly up the first base line. That winds up foul.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Grounded back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next for Pittsburgh, shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Ready once again, Jordy Mercer. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Swinging a soft liner. And that's the second out.
Now batting, captain, Elias Diaz.
Striding in once again, Elias Diaz. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right, but foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
1-2.
Two out, nobody on. Misses.
Nope.
Ball
Inside,
two.
Ball 2.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Still tied 7-7. Kyle Crick will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. Ready for another shot now, Wilmer Defoe. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. He's set. Here it comes. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
In now for Washington, Brandon Kinsler.
And with absolutely no bullpen arms left, this is going to be their guy until the game is over or until they decide to roll some position players out there on the mound.
Obviously, this is never a position you want to find yourself in as a manager, Matt, but it does happen from time to time, and maybe I should start getting that old shoulder loosened up.
One out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
1-2 to the Nationals pitcher. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Trey Turner is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Marte. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Here's Howie Kendrick as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Kendrick is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Polanco is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We'll play as long as it takes. Still tied on the show. Up next for the Buccos, Adam Frazier.
Second baseman, Adam Frazier.
He's set and the pitch. Ground ball left side. Played on the backhand. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Here's Starling Marte. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now the 2-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Starting to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he can't track it down. A base hit. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
The first baseman, number 55, John Bell.
Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go-ahead run at third with 1 away. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. The 1-1 pitch. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Runners are at the corners with one man out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. The tag, and he's safe. And deep into extra innings, they have taken the lead.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Marte leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he misses 2-1. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And the 2-1. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here, as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. Bucks out in front, 8-7. Felipe Rivero comes in out of the bullpen as he'll finally try to wrap this one up in the bottom of the 13th. Leading off the inning, Bryce Harper, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Bryce Harper.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Zimmerman. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Matt Adams now. He went down on strikes last time up.
Adams.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
If I'm on the mound and a guy gets a hack off on me like that and crushes a breaking ball down the line, kind of note to self.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th, and held onto it in the bottom to secure this win.
A one-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. Pittsburgh smashed the ball all over the yard en route to collecting 18 hits. Kyle Crick claims the win out of the pen, his first. Felipe Rivero closes the door for the save, his sixth. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 8 runs on 18 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. For the Nationals, 7 runs on 15 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left.